In this video, we're going to show you how to install the interior door handle on your Ford Taurus located on the passenger side front door. Now on the inside here, we're going to go ahead and remove a little trim panel. So you're going to go ahead and open this up. I'm going to use a pocket screwdriver and I'm going to put it in right on the top section here. Grab that little trim panel, twist and pop that out. Good, remove that cover right there. It's going to give us access to a 10mm screw. I'm going to go ahead and use my deep socket here. Get in there. Loosen and remove that. On the back side right here, you're going to see a little rubber bumper with a Phillips head screw in the middle. So go ahead and use your Phillips head screwdriver. Loosen that screw and it'll come out with that bumper. Up here, you want to go ahead and remove the sail panel. This is the cover behind the mirror. Use my plastic trim tool and just gently work this off. All right, with the window switches here, I want to go ahead and pull up on this panel. I'm going to use a pocket screwdriver. I want to come around the back side here. I want to come on in here and lift this up. You can use a plastic trim tool as well to get in there. Pull that up. Right here is a little button for this window switch. You're going to push in on that and wiggle that connector off. Along the top here, you're going to see the silver trim. You can use your pocket screwdriver or your plastic trim tool. And to go underneath and gently pop this up and off. Down outside here is a 10mm bolt. I'm going to go ahead, loosen and remove that. Now on the top of your door panel here, where we remove the silver trim, right here, and at the opposite end over here are going to be 8mm screws. We're going to go ahead and use our deep socket to go ahead and get in there, loosen and remove. Do the same for this side. On the bottom of our door panel, there's going to be two little pockets that go up underneath here. There's one here and one over about 10 inches. You can use a 7mm socket to loosen and remove the two screws here. Now we're going to grab the side of our door panel here and give it a little tug. We just want to release the plastic button retainers. And you notice that the door will hinge just on the top section. So you know that you released all of the door clips. Now we're going to lift this up and away. That's going to give us access to the door release cable as well as the switch harness for the door locks. Pull it up and off of the door lock button. On the switch itself, on the bottom is where the wire harness goes into it. There's going to be a little tab there. You're going to push it in and then pull the connector out. That's what you're looking at right there. And right here is a little tab that you're going to push in on to release that. Now in order to release this cable here, we're going to use some needle nose pliers. I'm going to pinch in on the little tabs holding this. Pull it over and up. It's going to pull out the barrel end of this cable, like so. And go ahead and remove the door panel. Now on each side here, there's going to be little relief tabs. You can use your finger, push in on it, push in on this one here, and the handle pretty much falls out. Just lift up on that panel and pull it out. So there's one little tab right there, and there's one on the other side. We do want to swap over our door lock switch here. It's two little tabs, one here. You're going to push in on it, and same on the other side. And then push that switch out the front, just like so. Go ahead and grab that new handle, line that up, and just push it in. You're going to feel it in here, lock into place. You can always check around the back side and make sure it's locked in there, but you can pretty much feel it in here, lock in. I'm going to take our handle and we're going to feed this in through the other side. When we feed this in, we're going to feed in the tail section here. There's some tabs that are actually going to lock in over here, or kind of catch on, and then we push it up into place. These little spring clips here are going to lock it in. So we're going to feed in that back section first. You can see the tabs come up and over, and just push up on the handle. And you can hear and feel the two tabs engage that handle. At this point here, we're ready to install the handle and the door panel. Then we're going to take the barrel end here of our cable. We're going to put it into the top side of our handle. And then swing this around. Put the button in and push this in. That's locked in. Go ahead and grab that cable end, feed that up into the backside of the power door lock switch. You're going to feel it in here, that engage. Take the door panel, swing it up, and you want to go ahead and get that door lock button lined up on the inside of that door panel. So a little assistance here, reaching over the top, get that lined up, and then push that door panel up and in. Make sure everything lines up. At this point here, we can go ahead and push that door panel on. Let's now go ahead and install our mounting hardware. Install the Phillips head screw with the rubber bumper. And just snug that down gently. Go ahead and take that 10mm bolt right there. I'm going to get that one started. Now that I get that one started, I'm going to go ahead and get the one for inside the door handle here started. Here, we just go ahead and snug them down together. Snug it down gently. Go ahead and take your trim cover, line that up, pop that into place. Take the connector, line that up, snap that in. Now on the front side here, there's a big plastic tongue that's going to go underneath. Tuck that down, push down the tail section, snap that down. On the top here, we're going to go ahead and install our two screws. Get that one started. Then just repeat for the back. Now that we have them both in, I'm just using my hand ratchet here. You can use your impact driver, but you do want to be careful with the plastic. You don't want to over tighten these here. So just make them snug. Now that you have your two bolts in and secured, go ahead and take your trim. Now this has little plastic retainer buttons. You want to make sure that the front section here has a little tab on it. That goes down behind the lower one here. Line that up, and we're just going to start pressing these in as we go. Go ahead and install the sail panel for your mirror. It's going to be a little tabs that lock in. Go ahead and simply line that up and push it in. At that point there, you're all set.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.